Coach Mike McConathy, his Demons an overtime winner tonight in comeback fashion over Alabama A&M at home, 70-66. Coach, your team just battled. They didn't have it going their way, couldn't throw it in the ocean in the first half, but just battled, and you got to be pleased with that.
No, I was real pleased with our effort. I don't necessarily think we came out the first half and did the things that we needed to do, but I do think that we battled, and I felt like that we were consistent in that. I thought we had defensively some guys that stepped up, but I'm gonna have to say this: Alabama A&M is one of the better teams. I mean, they are really, really talented. They execute and they run their stuff unbelievably well, and it's just really, really hard to guard them. And you know, offensive boards wise, they just kept going the boards, and we didn't rebound, and they got it. They put it back in and put it back in and put it back in. You know, so at some point we've got to fix that, and that's something that we'll continue to work on and try to fix. But you know, we had to go with the last 8 minutes, 7 minutes of the game. We went with some strange looking lineups, just trying to figure out who could guard the best. But that's what happens the first 22 minutes of the game, trying to figure out, or not 20 minutes, 32 minutes of the game, excuse me, I've shortened the time limit of the game. But you know, and we did a good job. In overtime, we went back with the group that started, and then we had to piecemeal it as well. But I thought that John Norvell, thought Brandon Hutton, and I thought that Jimmy Ott, thought DeAndre Love had two really huge plays in the game. One, he scores a reverse layup in the overtime that helped us to get going, and then he gets a big offensive rebound with 37 seconds to go so that we could extend the game out. Why is that so important? Because they come down and hit a three to cut it to 2 points. So if you don't have that, we would be the ones that would be losing, and they would be going home or going to their next game a lot happier.
Speaking of threes, your team went 2 out of 15 in the first half, yet really clinched the game with a three by Ishmael Lane.
Yeah, I mean, you know, our shot selection was not very, and I want to back up on that. We just didn't make shots. We had shots, they're open shots. I don't know if they're thinking about it or what they're doing, but they just didn't make shots. So, you know, it was a tough matchup, and I mean, you know, we did do it. We didn't get the ball to Ish and Larry like we needed to. You know, we're too slow in getting the ball there, and that's why I was frustrated, because I saw them being quick and fluid and moving, and we weren't. And we lumber, and we can't lumber. We got to get from point A to point B.
So what was the impetus for you guys erasing a 10-point deficit, getting to overtime and winning?
You know, I think our waves had a lot to do with it. I think the fact that we kept changing people felt like they got a little bit tired. And I think that had a huge impact on the game, and that's the only way we're going to be very good. I will say we got double-figure steals tonight, which was huge because we hadn't been getting it. But I will tell you the impetus. Let me back up on that, Doug. Going from the purple, which is our three-quarter court press, back to man-to-man, they had 3 big turnovers during that stretch that turned the game completely around instead of just trying to go with them with the same thing we've been going. So I thought that was really good.